Good evening, ladies and genitals. Today on The Slice, we talk about how should, what was the question again?
How much influence should fans have in the movie?
Yes, exactly.
You sound sick, Chris.
Yes, terrible. Yeah, that's pretty much the topic of the day. Just like right now, what's going on with Sonic, with everybody's going nuts on how he ended up looking, like before the transformation. He looked like a rat. He looked like a rat.
Well, I mean, the movie's gonna be awesome no matter what. So
And see, here's my thing. Everyone's complaining about it, but is anybody really gonna see it?
I know, right? Like, are we gonna go see it? Are we gonna be at any point going like, wow, good thing they changed how it
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Rotten Tomatoes gives it a refreshed certified.
I like how there would be like, oh, the Smurfs. Like, yeah, like, did really anybody go see the Smurfs? Like, this looks like something the Smurfs directors did.
Didn't we get like 4 Smurfs? So
Exactly.
obviously somebody did go see it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
kids wouldn't go see it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why kids will end up seeing it. Like, they probably thought to themselves, it's a kids movie. They're suckers.
They're suckers.
Like, forget the fandom that like is Sonic. Like, whoever, it's just kids will watch anything.
The audience for Smurfs, Trolls, they're gonna watch this one.
Yeah. And
Fools.
It's like, it reminds me of like the CGI. I'm not talking about it's terrible, but it reminds me of like Alvin and the Chipmunks when they had their own movie. I was like, why did this movie have to exist? and it happened. The movie happened. Cruz, I mean, what are your thoughts when it comes to fans getting involved?
They shouldn't be involved. Like right now, fans are getting a petition to get Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2 because she beat Johnny Depp. Why would they want to get her out of the movie if she's a important part of the movie?
But she beats a man.
Oh yeah, but when a man beats a woman, they don't take him out of the movie.
So you want them to take her out then?
No, I don't want them to take her.
Well, I thought she wanted to be removed from it.
No, she doesn't want to be removed. The fans want to remove her.
That's crazy.
Well, any chance to get rid of a woman would be awesome.
Oh,
What?
a woman like Amber Heard? Hell no.
Obviously, this shows that this petition is being led by men who don't appreciate
Wow.
the finer things.
Right?
I don't want to get beat up. First of all, how do you let yourself get beat up? Like, I would just walk away. I'm like, all right, later, crazy ass. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, please don't beat me. Ew, I'm fragile. Like, I mean, would she use like a bat or shit? Like, if it was a bat, hey, get the fuck out of here, you crazy ass. Petitions are a joke.
Yeah. The directors or the studio should get somebody to direct these movies that know at least something about what they're filming. So if they're filming about the Alamo, they should get a director. Hey, I studied the Alamo in school. Boom, there. Well, I'm a fan, but David Crockett had a raccoon hat, not a gopher hat. What does it make a difference?
Like, a lot of people like nitpick too much and go like, oh, this movie's gonna be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, that lightsaber that Rey had in the dream sequence makes no sense. F0. Yeah. Like sometimes fans are like that. Like, they're just, it's like they watch a trailer and they're like, dude, get over it, alright? Like, because let's be honest, if fans had their way, movies would just be like 90% explaining shit.
It'd be a book.
Yeah, exactly. If you wanted to read a book, you wouldn't be watching this movie.
Yeah, I think their expectations just, when it comes, they would literally want to see the book come to life, right? Exact, word to word.
You don't want to watch the movie. You want to read a technical manual on the speeder in the back.
Yeah. I mean, there is moments where I also think not just fans, but also like people who offer the big dough, the cash, the big companies. When it comes to the movie, I mean, they are almost involved in the movie. Like, fans, not necessarily fans, but like, how can we make more money?
They're meddling.
Yeah, they're meddling, and they're like, I like this, I like that. If you had situations like that where,
Justice League.
With Justice League, yeah, you had studios with Josh Whedon. They're like, oh, let's put Josh Whedon to change everything.
Yeah.
Or Snyder had one view, and no, that's not gonna work. Let's go with Whedon's idea.
Oh yeah, and then I think also with Marvel,
not Rogue One.
Solo.
Solo, yeah, Solo. halfway through the production, change directors.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Yeah, like the studio was like, no, that's not what we wanted. We wanted something different.
Yeah.
Luckily, the movie ended up totally sucking, but you know, what could have been.
That's true. And then, like I said, on Marvel, I think it's already lost 2 directors already that I know of.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, which is recently and then also Ant-Man when it came out. Edgar Wright left.
Josh Whedon for all the shit they gave him for Ultron.
Yes, yeah. They're like, get out of here.
Well, he deserved it.
He
How dare you?
Did he deserve it? Was it just?
No, he left. He left because
Yeah.
they kept telling him like, "Oh, do this, do this, do this," and he was like, "Just let me do my movie." No, do this, do this, do this. Fuck off! I'm out of here. I'm going to DC.
And then he fucked that up.
Yeah.
At least they treat me right. You're fired.
We're fired. Which is weird because wasn't it at one point he was like the godfather of the Marvel universe?
He can do no wrong.
And then all of a sudden, like they kicked him to the curb, and then like, oh, the Russo brothers. Oh yes, they're gods. Look, I give Whedon more credit for that because at least Whedon's not saying, "Oh, is that Spider-Man and Iron Man 2?" Like, no, that's not. Like
That's a rant on itself, right?
Yeah,
there.
the Russo brothers are like, "Oh yeah, he's Spider-Man." I'm like, shut the fuck up.
But it was Spider-Man.
No, was it? No, it wasn't. See, look at you. You're doing this on purpose.
Well, I mean, if the fans had it their way, you know, there would have been something in there like, "Oh,
It's like currently right now that Morbius trailer, where they're like, "Oh, Morbius was in that movie. Oh, it was in Spider-Man, the first one, Homecoming." Where he's walking down the prison.
Oh yeah.
And then this Jesus-looking mother, they're like, "Oh, that's him. That was him."
That guy in the back, that was somebody. You know,
Yeah.
the fans always like they make up all this shit. Like, oh, that guy in the back, that thing over there. It's this. And it's like, you know what? Maybe someone just forgot their Starbucks cup in the fucking background.
Oh yeah, exactly. I know they made such a big issue about that. Look at that, all that money, and they look at that. It's okay. People make mistakes. It's okay. No one's perfect. This show is supposed to be perfect.
It's supposed to be perfect. Excuse me, isn't this free entertainment that you're getting?
Well,
Technically,
supposedly
no.
they found Scott Dickerson's replacement for Doctor Strange.
Alright.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi?
Yeah.
The Sam Raimi?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, man.
For Doctor Strange.
That's gonna suck.
Are we gonna see a Spider-Man cameo?
Oh god.
Was the last movie came out with or what did he produce it or did he do it the Gator movie? Was it
He produced.
he produced it? He wasn't involved
Deep
with
Blue
it?
Sea?
No, Crawl.
Crawl. It was alligators. It was like during the like a suit, right?
the hurricane.
a hurricane.
Let's see.
But I mean, what do you have anything else to touch more upon, Carlos?
Well, I mean, well, you didn't even ask me what my opinion was.
Yo, what's your opinion, man? I thought he did.
No, you didn't.
He just chimed in a lot.
Yeah,
You chimed in a lot.
I chimed in more. I'm like America. I chime in.
God damn it. All right, Carlos, lay it on us.
Well, I agree with Cruz. I don't think.
Boo.
I know, right? Someone write it down. I agree with Cruz.
This is the second time.
Holy hell. Hell is
Let's
freezing
not
over.
make a habit of it.
Hell is freezing
I think
over.
after
That's
2, it's already a habit.
Satan wants a sweater right now.
Wow. Let's to make out somewhere else, huh?
I'm
No,
down if you're down.
I don't think fans should be involved because, like I said, then we just end up with a movie. Half the movie's just explaining stupid nonsense shit. Jesus Christ, take all my cheese.
Hey, man, I'd rather just do it in one hole and then I would stop bothering you.
All right.
So shut the hell up.
All
Let
right.
it happen.
So the fans shouldn't be involved in making of the movie, but I do think their opinion should be ever present in the director's making of the movie.
Okay.
Like Ryan Johnson obviously just did not
He did nothing.
He did not take into account a director should while making a movie should
He's
be
like,
like
you stupid cows.
yeah, he should be like, is this gonna piss off? Is this gonna go the wrong way? And everything's gonna piss off fans, but to some extent, you shouldn't give them the middle finger.
Especially to a franchise, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
different from a movie, a one-off movie. I think that happens more often to franchise movies than to just movies that are like one-off, like
And
any
look at-
any scary movie or any like.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And look at the toxic fandom of Star Wars. They've literally gotten directors and actors to quit directing or leave social media.
Well, I mean,
How toxic are they, though?
well, after what Ryan Johnson did, he deserves it.
No, yeah, but
And the CEO, and the one in charge, that one chick.
Kathleen Kennedy,
Yeah.
they deserve it.
No,
they deserve it.
they deserve a burn.
But yeah.
Smithers, are they booing me?
No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns?
I was saying boo earns.
Yeah, but you're all right. Sometimes they do take it too far.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think because they should be involved. Because at some point, then it's just if you give everybody what they want, the movie should just be called Fan Service the Movie.
Right.
That sounds like a good movie.
But at the same time, you know, their presence should be. A director should always have that in mind because I think Infinity War and Endgame do a good job giving fan service without getting in the way of their vision. Mm-hmm. And they find a way to get the fans' vision in a way to supplement their vision. A good director can do that.
What about Ghostbusters, the 2016? Was that a good fan service?
I don't think there such a thing was ever made, and to talk about it is blasphemy.
Oh,
those are
okay.
Ghostbusters.
They would certainly never make a Ghostbusters where they put in all women, unfunny women to.
Oh.
Hey,
Cruise's
Melissa
mom is
McCartney's funny.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, I agree on that. Like, I think they should be worried about how fans would react, even though they're saying, "Oh," no. But like I said, I stayed behind before. It's like it's hard because it's franchise movies.
Yeah.
And you basically made all your money because of fans keep coming and coming, you know.
But you know, on the other side, you know, if directors just play it safe and always just listen to the fans, we will never get anything new.
No, I know, I understand that. I think I mean that's why I think the Joker, when it happened like no one knew what it was, and no one had an opinion about it. Like that's how I think that was nice about it. It had nothing to do with no universe. It had no franchise on it. It was itself. And no one came in like, oh, you should do this, or this should do that. Like, no, they're like, we're doing it, and like this, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then when it came out, you got a reaction like, people were just hated it because it was like, oh, it's toxic. It talks about men, white men. It's like, huh? What?
Oh God.
Like,
yes, because men don't suffer in this world.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the store, they're like, "Here's your man discount."
Hey, man, I like them.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
At Home Depot, they give us all these discounts.
Yeah. They always fuck up my paint though.
Yeah, all the time. But anyways, yeah, I think when it comes to movies that are just, I think, hooked on franchises, they really do get affected. I mean, it's rare. It's not rare, but I mean, when you got movies you don't have to really worry about. Like, I'm pretty sure a bunch of Scorsese movies, no one's gonna fucking come in and say, hey, man, I don't like what you're doing right here, man. Change that.
Yeah. Like,
Robert De Niro should be meaner.
well, he should be. I mean, he's Robert De Niro. He didn't get no Oscars by being nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the fuckers.
Hey, it's a shame he didn't get an Oscar for that. Biggest snub in history. No, one example I got is Picard just came out, and
Great show.
A lot of guys, a lot of people. I watch a lot of channels. And a lot of them are going like, why is this shuttlecraft that was in Star Trek Discovery in Picard? Why is this spaceship here? And to some extent, I am like that, but you know, I don't let it get in the way of my enjoyment. And you know, sometimes if you let the fans in, they'll just do that. They'll just ruin something that you like with some shit that doesn't really matter. Like if a show is really bad, it's easy to find bad shit in it, like Discovery. But if a show is good, you know, don't nitpick the shit out of it.
Out of the way, you.
But is there a moment where it should be good that fans do get involved?
Well, I mean, that's one thing that because
Yeah, buy your ticket and go watch at the theater.
well, I mean,
Wow.
there's rumors saying that they're gonna show the new Enterprise in Picard, and the new Enterprise, the Enterprise F, is a fan design that was introduced in Star Trek Online. So I mean, that's when you pay homage to the fans like that. That's nice, but. I mean, there's no fans in the studio going, we want Picard to get on an F4 B5 shuttlecraft at this scene and then head to Starbase and Alpha Centauri. No, they shouldn't be involved. Otherwise, you get too technical. Sometimes you gotta be flexible with lore and shit.
So what do you think about test screenings beforehand? I mean, that is technically fans do give out their opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
and then that is something they support.
But that's a different kind of fan interaction because that's you're asking for their opinion.
Okay.
You're inviting them into your process. You're telling them, how can I make this movie better? While
And at the end of the day, they give you a survey.
But doesn't that affect their? I mean, wouldn't that
but like with the internet, it's just fans complaining, like it is today. But with screens, test screenings, you're asking for their opinion. I mean, it's not like someone just barged in and said, I don't think you should do this.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, we did get a lot of masterpieces. I mean,
speaking of masterpieces, today's pizza is stuffed crust by Pizza Hut.
I love stuffed
It
crust.
has 3 toppings, by the way. There's a special going on. You get any toppings you want. People want meatballs in their pizza, apparently. I don't understand that.
Pizza Hut, give us money.
Yes, so... Wow, you didn't eat this?
Okay, now I'm not.
I was like, why? Apparently this man doesn't love stuffed crust. Yeah, I told you. He's like, you're overreacting.
You just grabbed my bread like...
That's not bread, that's a stuffed crust. How dare you?
You don't touch a man's food.
Yeah.
Hey!
What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm offended. Oh, no. I thought you didn't eat it, huh? You don't like it, huh?
I was going to eat it.
I didn't. You act like I have, like, coronavirus. Like,
Yeah, but, did you wash your hands?
wow.
No, he scratched his ball sack
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah, because I grabbed the ice with with my little...
I don't like when people touch my food.
Wow, stupid.
I'm on
I
this-
literally gave you a slice of
Yeah,
pizza.
but
That's
that's where I'm biting. Like,
I got it from here. You ninny. I
You know,
literally had
there's a
it.
difference. I'm asking you to hand
To
it
be
to me.
fair, you don't touch a man's food without his permission.
Wow, you're
You
literally
don't
on his
touch
side.
a man's food. Well, I mean, I get it
I
if you
gave
pass
you the
it.
slice.
I'm asking you to pass me a slice. But there's a difference.
Why the hell? Oh, here. Here, I can't touch it. Does that make you feel better? How did I touch it last time? I could replay it too.
You see, this is why fans shouldn't be involved, because too much passions run high and shit gets in the way. Imagine if you two guys were in charge of making Spider-Man. That movie would never get made.
You old lady, you. Like, oh,
What?
I went
Now
like
I'm an old
this.
lady because I don't like when people just randomly touch my food?
Well, so how do you want me to hand over your pizza now, ma'am?
That's totally different.
Karen, it's still touching it.
But I'm asking you to pass it to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's. You know what? Fuck you both. You're both ninnies.
Really? Says the one defending him. Yes, you're defending him.
No, I'm just.
No, you are.
Carlos, you were defending me.
I just think that there's occasions where you can touch someone's food, but you don't just randomly, while they're eating it, touch their food.
Look at that. That's a perfect example of someone that
I was
did
going to
it.
eat it, and you...
How?
I
You were
just
like,
asked for another slice.
Hold on. While I think you shouldn't touch his food, I do think he wasn't gonna eat it.
he wasn't going to eat it.
I was going to eat it. I just asked
How
for another...
does he ask for another slice? Yeah, he's not done with the
What?
first
I can't
slice.
ask for another slice?
Hey, wouldn't you want to eat the whole thing? Or what are you
Why
waiting
can't
for?
I ask for
Winter?
another slice?
You waiting for winter?
What's your problem? Why can't I ask for another slice?
I was just asking you weren't going to eat it or not.
I said I was going to eat it.
You're like, no, I
And then
grabbed
you did
it.
that with
I went like this. Are you going to eat it? And he's like,
I'm like,
you're
what the-
touching
you're
it.
touching-
You don't touch a man's food. You don't do that.
You don't...
Wow, who says that? What man says that? Oh, hey, don't touch my food. Like,
Don't touch my penis without my permission, woman. Consent. Consent.
you're lying. You wouldn't let that happen. Shut up.
I know, right?
You're a liar.
Touch my.
And him's like, I'm not gonna eat it anymore because you have your hands on it.
It's a difference.
What's the difference?
Hey, Cruz,
literally
I
touched it.
thought you wanted sausage on your pizza.
Literally,
With
I-
his sausage fingers.
I literally touched it, and then he's like, I already touched it earlier,
He
and then he's like,
added sausage to your pizza.
I
sausage
literally
fingers.
touched it. He's like, you touched it again. You don't double touch a man's food. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You don't double dip.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You're retarded. You don't even know what you're saying.
When I ask you to hand me a slice, that's different. But when my bread's there, it doesn't mean I'm not going to eat it. I just asked for another slice.
I would assume that you.
There's nothing wrong with asking for another slice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we do this show, to torture you and not each other. Because
Wow.
this is the kind of torture we do to each other.
This is retarded. Literally, I'm like, he's not gonna eat it. I remember he had an argument. He's like, I don't like cheese that much. And I'm just assuming that was the example.
But
not
why are
you.
you assuming and then reaching for food?
Reaching for, you act like I did it on purpose. Like, yeah, look,
You did get it on purpose.
like purposely trying to ruin your meal. That's what you thought I was trying to do.
Not ruin my meal, but
Oh, then you could eat it. I didn't ruin it.
well, I'm gonna eat it now because you don't want it.
Also, see, you have no problem with it, so you should have just ate that first. then. Jesus Christ.
The point is, you don't touch a man's food when the man doesn't tell you to touch his
Man,
food.
shut up. You thinking you machismo. Get out of here with your, oh man, hear me roar.
So our next
Okay,
topic, the
whatever.
impeachment.
Yeah, so yeah, impeach Cruz. Okay, whatever. That doesn't mean you're out. It's just you're impeached. That doesn't necessarily, impeach means that you're out of the thing.
Yeah, it just means we're gonna drag it out for another couple months.
Yeah.
And then eventually we're gonna disappoint a bunch of people.
Yeah, look, and now he's eating.
Not me. I was happy.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think that's it, right? What's all we had to talk about? If anybody want to throw any more dancy ass complaints or anything like that. No.
Cruz, what was this about toxic fandom you were saying?
Oh, yeah, what about Cruz's toxic fandom?
I just say.
Oh, what about it?
The Amber Heard, that was toxic fans trying to get involved in get an actor out of a movie. Toxic fans.
Well, she was terrible, so they should get her out.
How was she
I'm
terrible?
just joking.
No, she was terrible.
Listen, we're not watching her because of her acting skills.
Watching her because she's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's why.
I know Cruz was a man, like a gentleman, but he's a pervert, obviously.
That's how you treat a woman if you want to get her these days.
Yeah, that's a secret. Take notes.
Well, that's all I got.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
All right, that was us. All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.